Yeah, welcome to the Will Is Podcast. Yeah, we are back full and in effect. Yes, indeed. True indeed. And we back in full effect and in form. Let me get my designs correct around here. I don't know why it doesn't save this stuff automatically, but I would appreciate it if it would. That would be great, Restream. Anyway. Yeah, but hey. Yeah, I understand. Y'all see me listening to a lot of music. You understand? You see, I'm trying to show you the aspects of who I am without being, you know, somebody you think I am. I'm a world within myself. That's what I appreciate about being Danny Willis, Danny D. That's why the will is mine, just like the will is yours. You see, the thing is, I don't put myself on no goddamn pedestal. What I am is a realist. I am a I am who I am because I say I am who I am because I know who I am. I really tell you the truth about myself because I have no reason not to. And that's very extremely very specifically. So, as you can see tonight is about respect me first, love me second show. You can call it if you want to, but that's cool. If you don't, just listen. Because this is a very valuable show. I'm going to do a book share. I'm also going to be doing a lot of truth telling. Because the problem with our society and the problem with everything is we can't get straight to love. We can't get to love unless we do two things: understand who each other are, and understand respect comes first. You understand what I'm saying? Respect comes first. Let me be real with you. The reason why respect is always first is because everybody these days wants to take advantage of you. They want something from you. And they want something from you that they don't care to fucking pay for. Plain and simple. That's why tonight I'm going back to the roots of the show for real. Bookshelves. Understanding who the intricacies of who people are, so that when you dealing in this homeland right here in America, understand this is my homeland. I am the original mound builder. Respect me and understand that. I don't have to claim a foreign homeland. I wish you foreigners were proud of your homeland and proud of where you came from, proud of what you are. You understand? The one thing you can understand about a goddamn black American is we here because we ain't run nowhere. Some people, it's a very, very small amount of retreaters. Retreater. We call people that retreat. I mean, you gotta understand, we lived in the Great Dismal Swamps when motherfuckers couldn't even find you. You come out there, you got snakes. You got people that don't they're not familiar with nature. When you understand when a people say some shit like, I want to conquer nature and make nature my bitch, that's a problem. Because if the earth, I say again, if the earth has a memory and you have a memory, if the earth has a memory and you have a memory and you get to eat, the earth has a subjective memory that you also have. You understand what I'm saying? Like you have a unique memory specifically to yourself, really orchestrated for you, organically for you. And it is your absolute presence of what and who the hell you are. Specifically, you can't even, that's straight no chase, straight up. So if you allow somebody to coerce you into being something that you just don't even recognize no more when you look in the mirror, that's a problem. Oh. And you would tell somebody when they change, of course we all change, but some of us evolve and some of us do the opposite. I prefer not to say the words of what people actually succumb to simply because they allow those spirits to come to them. You know how many motherfuckers walk around and need an exorcism? Because they fucking wicked. They lose. You lose. When you do wicked shit, lie about your whole situation, in every fabric of things to reconstruct yourself into what you think you want to be, but you can't. You look back and be like, wait a minute, all that shit's still attached to your ass. That's what it is. It's on you. Cause that's your identity. That's who you are. But if you can address you for you, hmm, you have a specific problem. I'm gonna play some music because we're gonna get to some things tonight. I'm telling you. Respect. Hey, respect me first. Your love ain't always what the medicine, because your love ain't even, it's not valid if it ain't, if you don't understand respect. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I think it's out of order for a person to ever think that they can put love before respect, because the way men see things, we are revolving characteristics just like women. Women have revolving characteristics. So let me play some music so we can just so I can explain. Let me explain. I said a lot, but I want to explain. That's the truth. Okay. So let me get something going here. See what we like. I think I started off the show. That ain't bad, but I started off the show with that before, I believe. That's weak. That shit sound crazy. I don't want to hear that. We getting back to it. We're gonna get to the show. No, I ain't feeling none of that shit. Let's go back to where the comfort zone of music, where we like something we like. Get back to this alone. I can deal with that. We can float on that. We can rap to that. That's cool. That's vibing. Yeah, I like it. Anyway, okay. With a solid state of mind, you have to move specifically. When people can address you any kind of way and how they feel like it, what they're doing is they're challenging you from a subconscious space, basically saying, who are you? Explain yourself. Introduce yourself. You can do the same. You just have to be crafty. It takes a lot of qualities to be a person of a specific intelligence. Everybody don't have intelligence. It's not a given. It takes work. It takes looking inside yourself from another kind of place. You understand? Specifically, when you value yourself, you tend to understand that people may not see you the same way you see yourself. But that's a teachable moment, right? If you don't like the way someone address you, I figure it is not wise to let it slide. You dig? I think you should always ask questions when people address you a specific kind of way, because they're showing how they really view you, how their perspective of you, they're giving you your mirror. You understand? They're giving you your mirror. So, if you don't have the decency or the mindset to be sharp enough to understand that that's a challenge. So you have to show them specifically how to meet them. Yeah, with that specific energy. Challenge me, well, that goes however you want it to go. Seriously, it does. You challenge me, and you don't expect to be challenged, that means you shouldn't. You probably shouldn't have challenged. Respect is everything, but people don't understand those equations. They don't understand the value of respect off the top, like literally off the top. It's how you build relationships. It's how you understand how to value other people, the presence, the likeness, the true form of appreciations that we share in civilization. I tell you all the time, I revert back to a specific point, and that point is the values that we share and give each other every fucking day. But you don't think about it. When you get in your car and drive, there are stoplights. So when you go into parenting, because I gotta, pivot off the last show, make y'all want to go watch the last show. You understand? When I'm up in here vibing with you, sharing, teaching, orchestrating, and also book sharing. So that's why I need you to really go back and check out some of my previous shows. This is the Will Is Podcast. Absolutely. So we're going to get back to sharing some real intricacies of what I got a problem with. First of all, we are at war. Donald Trump just bombed Iran. And I don't even think that they have any weapons of mass destruction at all. I would just be quite honest with you. I don't think they have any. I think these are strongman leadership tactics of a dying regime of white supremacy. That's specifically what I think. Donald Trump is a dying vessel. He is extremely symbolic, people. Let me explain. When you think about how the suppression of history, and I share a great deal of books that I'm pretty sure, like when I show mound builders and I bought this one today because I want to make parables with some things. I hope y'all looking at this. The mound builders, their works and relics, and then you get to see the pretenders, the pretend mound builders. Not saying they didn't have any legitimacy, but it's an overlay again. Somebody's always trying to overlay the indigenous. Okay, Hebrew Israelite. It's a way of life. It's a way of life that people identify with. But where did it come from originally? Was it Egypt, Kemet, Timeri? Was it the West? Y'all know me. I'm always putting my money on the West. I have entirely too much evidence. There are two hemispheres. Also, two contributing land masses as far as the West, as far as the Amarukas and the East, where you have Eurasia and Africa. But then you got the indigenous of Australia. Again, Tasmania. Okay, so we already understand the essence of indigenous people that were really overtaking, and people that these indigenous people that would not give up their customs, their ways, their likenesses to lie. They say, I would live on the land. I will appreciate the land. That's the civilized mind state, regardless of any intricate, I say trinket. I meant to say trinket that we have today. We have trinkets. We're all capitulant, are we? Doesn't even matter at this point. I would say, yeah, if you're conscious of what's going on. When you're starting wars and having temper tantrums because you are a peculiar lowlife, that's how people of that magnitude behave. They're like unevolved. I don't even think Trump is capable of evolving. He's too childlike. See, the thing is, Jordan Peele made a when Trump was in office the first time. I remember he brought back what you would call Twilight Zone, right? That shit was dope. Like he brought back the Twilight Zone. So when he brought back the Twilight Zone, this is what he did. He showed this like little 7-year-old boy that was a really good natured kid, and he spoke so well, and he was being propped up, and next thing you know, this motherfucker was a goddamn monster. He was a fucking tyrant. And I'd be damn if Jordan Peele and all the writers, they predicted this shit. This shit came out like maybe 7, 8 years ago, but Jordan Peele was a genius for this shit. He picked a 7-year-old, because we all know Trump ain't evolved. He has, the older he gets, the more deranged, senile, and he's actually docile. Because when he's being bullied and being checked by Stephen Miller, and Stephen Miller, let me tell you, this is a button penis psychopathic maniac. He's the author of this Project 25 fuckery, as if this is the last stand of white supremacy, and I'm gonna expel everyone. As soon as I get into Trump's head, I'm gonna do it. And Trump is just the baby. They should call him the baby. I'm sorry, the baby, but I'm just saying Trump is a fucking child that needs a whooping. That's really the best way you can address that situation. He's a child that needs a whooping. He's the president of the United States, yes. I agree with some things that he has done, and I don't have a problem with it because it shows and exposes the elements of people's mindset. Everybody think Trump is the problem. No, it's you, motherfucker. You're the problem. You the people, right? You are the whole fucking situation and the problem. Specifically, it's you. You can't blame nobody. You're gonna be frustrated and mad. This is really, in this specific point in time, it's called grind time. Because that motherfucker is meat grinding everyone. You have to understand how to defend yourself. I showed you what to do. You gotta hold your own nuts and get some cojones about yourself for once. Be a whole man and not a half a man, and stop being an opportunist and start being a doer. Do some shit about your situation. Stop complaining about how somebody can affect you. Yeah. They're gonna affect you as long as you let them, as long as you stay uneducated and unrooted. When your knowledge is not really, in your realm of reach, and it's yours, right? But if you're not applying it, if it's not applicable, then your knowledge is it escapes you. Every time. When you can't make the right decision, it's because you are vulnerable. You're hungry, you need something to eat, you need a skill set. See, when you get a skill set, you can eat well. And then you don't stop there and get satisfied with just eating well. What you want to do is build upon that. You want to put some money away. Or you want to have another idea. I want to start some shit like whatever you want to do. And then you put those building blocks upon more building blocks. Then you collaborate with people. Like-minded, sharp, good-headed, strong, loyal, truth, tell us. I'm waiting to collab with you guys out here. I promise you I am. I'm ready now. Here we go. Hey, I promise you I'm ready to collab. I'm ready to open up this space. There's so many things to discuss. I have a legion of information. I am ready to get a little bit more serious and understand this platform for real. But mind you, subscribe to the Will This podcast. It's an experience. I have a shit ton in store. Don't think when I'm not on here, I'm lollygagging. This man here stays at work on a continuum. If I can show you, well, I'm gonna get to showing pictures. I'm gonna open up a little bit more, but mind you, I've been on the 25th. It'll be 5 months, and I'm so grateful, and I'm so thoroughly grateful and appreciative, and so humbly appreciative to my subscribers. Thank you so much. You guys are some of the most amazing human beings, because if you can take time and listen to me and appreciate me and subscribe, you're an alumni. All my subscribers are alumni. So when the show get more intricate, I'm gonna tell you, I get to watch who watch the show, who appreciate it, and I'll be able to reward. And I'm a very generous person. So when y'all subscribe and get me monetized, understand, I'm a giver. As you can see, I'm coming in the game with everything I need, and most of my wants. This is a very selfless passion project. I'm grateful to you, but I want you to watch my shows, and I'm so grateful to you for watching my shorts, and so that's. Man, that means the world to me. It means everything to me. Globally, to my global fans, it's a lot of you. Awful lot of you. As a matter of fact, I want to take time to give the top, outside of the U.S., because I'm U.S. based, of course. I'm U.S. based, in somewhere in the Atlanta metro area, of course. But anyway, let me give some shout outs to some of my subscribers, man. Like I said, y'all mean the world to me. I'm very grateful and thankful to you. You have no idea. So the merchandise is coming. It's coming. Give me time. I do have a day job again, so I happen to love my day job. I don't hate my day job. Unlike some people, I don't intend on quitting my day job simply because I enjoy what I do. It keeps me sharp mentally. It orchestrates my day. It helps me interact with people that are not like me, and I have great relationships. A lot of things are about relationships, my guys, my people. See, the only way you can force me out of this job is you just gotta overwhelm me. But I will get workers and still, baby. Everything isn't about. I love my people. I love people that, subscribe and love me. That's how this thing goes. So you won't see me being even though being disrespectful, and I only do what's warranted. You understand what I'm saying? I only do what's warranted. I don't like the extra shit. You understand? Cool. All right. So let me give some shout out to some countries, because I appreciate you guys first of all, India. It doesn't show me what specific parts, but India, you guys are outstanding. Thank you so much. Much love to you, India. Probably a lot of the Dravidians watch the show. It's probably interesting to you. It's a lot of historical points that I make, but I also just wanted to make sure that I tell you guys, thank you. Again, thank you. So, and All right, for the past 28 days. Let's give you this. Past 28 days for geography. Shout out to the United States. You know this is home. I'm an American Indian, foundational Black American. We wear a lot of titles, but I relate with a lot of people. I cause no fuss, want no stress, I don't want the bullshit. All right, you dig? I don't do the arguing. I think there's room out here for everybody. I stay in my lane. You know, I'm talking about bringing out the best aspects of you, yourself, who you are. You understand? No one else, just you. That's how I get down. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how I move about. That's how I go about my day. Being the best me, not trying to be no one else. So we're going out in the archives for sure. All right, so India, yeah, we already know India, but UK, the UK, what's happening? Yeah, we got some. I got some ties to you. Yeah, my pops is a royal of you. You dispelled all the icons. Yeah, you did too. Yeah, you did that. You did that. Yeah, you dispelled the greats. Your icons. Damn, UK. What if we were friends? What if you loved me? What if I loved you? What if we were cool? What if I got ancestry there? I know it's royal. Yeah, I do. Specifically. Yeah. But we don't worry, we ain't the same. You ain't gotta worry about me asking you shit. I got my own. I'm cool. I do me, you do you. You dig? We cool. Alright. Anyway. Bangladesh, what's happening? Indigenous people of Bangladesh, what's happening? Y'all coming in for me. Canada, you two, we connected. We love you. I love you, Canada. I want to come see you, Canada. I do. As well as you other countries. I want to come see you, UK. If you would have me, just let me know. Let me know if you're watching the show, UK. Australia coming in strong. Love you. Nepal, love you. Pakistan, love you. South Africa, love you. Germany, love you. We connected, people. You understand? I think we've been told things backwards. Yeah, I think so. Yep. I think y'all know who I am. Yeah, you got pictures of me from the old time. Yeah, because you understand that we don't go nowhere. See, when you understand and have the genetics of my genetic compounds, you understand who you really fucking are. And that's a hard truth for a lot of you. That means you got to come up out of some shit, for real. See, it's about knowing, not believing. Belief is a gift of a lie, but when you have an immense amount of proof about everything that I say and that comes out my mouth, you know I tell the truth. Just like that, no other way, no, all straight, no chase. You understand that. That's why I love to listen to music. Y'all can understand the intricacies of my mind, how I think. But some of the music I listen to, yeah, I grew up with it. I grew up on it. It's hip hop. It's storytelling. It's no different from you watching a fucking movie. But some of you, I can't be myself and just listen to some fucking music and you act. We're too judgmental, my people. We're too judgmental, but let me show you why things are so off. I just showed you 2 books I haven't read yet. They're brand new. I will get into them, but I will get into the contents, table of contents for you. Y'all, you ready? This is one of my ancestral lineages. This is the primary one. I'm a mound builder. Indigenous American. You understand? The hard back is coming in. It's more expensive, but I had to get this one soon. Just so that I can share this with you because I'm a collector, ladies and gentlemen. I collect. And I love to verify. I love references. I love being able to share references. References about what I talk about only solidifies that what I'm saying is not a lie. It's the truth. It's factual. So when we start studying and understanding, you got to have, let me give y'all a few tools. Let me give you a few tools first. You gotta have one thing like this. You want this book. You want an etymology dictionary, because I'm gonna tell you that some things in your phone don't say the same thing as what this is. So let me clean up some stuff that I was talking about in the past that I just want to clean up. We're gonna look at Blanco. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do a little work tonight, y'all. Blank. Okay, all right, here we go. All right. Blank, which became black. Boom. Check it out. Behevil, a surname, white, pale, colorless, borrowed from, Old French, blanche, white, shining, of West Germanic origin compared to Old High German, blanche, bright, shining, and Old English, blanc, bright, horse, or a prototype Germanic, blanc, shiny, pale. The meaning of having empty space to fill in the first. What I tell you? Okay. In its first recorded 1399, before 1392, in the obsolete sense referring to a small French coin, later blank. But let me get to the meaning. Let me get to wait a minute. Okay, hold on. Blanching, to remove the whole of the mount. Yeah, I showed y'all that one. I remember reading that. That's why I was coming back to that, just to show you how applicable that is. But let me read black. About 1150, black, developed from Old English about 1700. Okay. Blue, cognate, with old high. You hear that? Old high. German black, probably before 1200. Old English black, also black, and probably about 1200 from the adjective of subject, blackened. Blackberry, probably blackbird, in a surname, black eye. Blackguard, kitchen help. Oh shit, see, 17. Oh, okay. So we went from all of this to high Germanic till in 1736. Scoundrel. Black male, 1552. Money paid outlaws for protecting black male tax tribute. Old English. Payment, extortion by threats before 1826. Do you understand? Look at those dates. We're talking about 1736 to 1826. That's 90 years. So you understand the time frame where the manipulation of words. I just read you another definition of what black came in. And then 1535 kitchen help. And in 1736 scoundrel. Damn. See, we play on words. Let's look at white. Let's look at white, ladies and gentlemen. Because we're talking, this is not racial. This is what you call by definition. You understand? This has nothing to do with race, because race is a creation. These are applicable standards and adjectives that were put on people for a game, to say the least. A shit ton of games. But anyway. Alright. White. 1325 developed Old English. Hugh before 1899 cognate. Old Frisian. Old Saxon. Hunt. White. Oh, okay. Middle Dutch and Modern Dutch. Old High German, Modern German, Old High Modern German, Old Iceland, Danish, Norwegian, Swedish, Gothic, developed from Old English about 1000. Fluid surrounding an egg yolk. Oh, so the egg yolk is dark. The fluid around the egg yolk is dark. So what is so you already know who indigenous was just by that Fluid around the egg yolk. Developed in Old English 1000. Before 1300, formed in Middle English, white. Okay, whiter, 1200. Developed in Old English. Form, Proto-Germanic. You see what I'm saying? So you see the dates of developing, they're developing and understanding and coming into forms of humanity. Understand? Definitions are extremely important. Etymology is even more important. Because then you understand how the development, the structure, the word structure, how things form, how they either devolve or evolve, how they develop into something destructive and corrosive, or, I like vice over virtue, something that develops into a vice. America had became a vice for foreigners. Yeah, a vice. See, solving your problems on the backs of other people have been the way of the world for the past 2,000 years since the European had ever even crawled out of Europe. And you necessarily didn't crawl out of Europe. You had a lot of help. You failed tremendously. Not once, twice, but you never created or excelled. Ever. Well, you were given everything, so you never had a chance to. But when you were given a chance to, you literally took your mothers and your fathers and your sisters and your brothers, because you knew, deep down inside, you are not the default. You have to overcome your defect, the rage, the hellish nature, the hellish ways about yourself, the despicableness. When you don't even identify with the cleanliness as a collective, you don't educate each other, you coward to each other for the collective. Most, some but not all, Europeans cower, as you can see on display in a government every day. You get to see Jasmine Crockett. I have my disputes with her, but I guarantee you, she destroys and she cooks and she annihilates. She puts her foot on their throat and say, if I take it off, it's only because you should be in prison and I can't kill you. I can't take your life myself. So that sister is a true champion for the justice that she pushes for, because Hakeem Jeffries is so, I want to unify. I want to see Hakeem Jeffries punch from the motherfucker in the face. Other than that, I think he sits with him. I think he unifies, I think he plays the sick hip hop rap roll out his mouth, but at the end of the day, you're docile. Nobody needs a position of docile. And that's the problem with the country. And then let's get to how we got here as the indigenous people, trusting and loving, and just, we're really on y'all's side, guys. And we voted for the immigrant Kamala Harris. But the immigrant Trump, literally the immigrant Trump, won. Because there are more white immigrants and wannabe white immigrants, because let's be clear, like I told you before, that the Latinos, there are white Latinos. They will tell you that they're Latino, but on their job description, they click white, check white. They are white adjacent. That's what they really believe. So the interworkings of their nature came out in droves. Numbers were dumb high. But the only identifying hurting party within the Latino community are the Afro-Latinos. And like, you stupid son of a bitches, you ignorant motherfuckers. We knew y'all. And they got that shit so rancid in their community. They're so entrenched because they are brother and sisters. One may come out dark, one may come out light. And they like, fuck you, I'm better, you're dark. Like, it's so fucking rancid. And that's gutter culture. That's why motherfuckers go to the DR and you catch the Dominican Republic. They love dark-skinned dudes. Love spreading that ass open. but they still believe that they're Spaniards. And you're indigenous, but you are of Negroid representation by phenotype, skin tone, adaptation, and geography. But you refuse to identify with being a black person or a person of melanated complexion when you are clearly dark as me, light up, you got the same undertones. Are you fucking out your mind? You people are insane. You need to see historical records on yourself so you can heal. But you really need to start participating in accepting things that are real and not fabrications of shit that you make up in your fucking brain or you want to believe. Do you know how many black or indigenous or associated melanated black people that are light skinned and they have dark features, but they blend in with the other whites because that's what they have in common? It's just that the whiter Nordic features you get, the more you have been inbred. And sometimes when you don't have any more melanin, because you done bred it out, your body breaks down faster. I've driven through the countryside of Georgia, and I've seen some pale complected people that I couldn't even identify as being human. It looked so inbred. It was walking around, he had a hump in his back. I said as a it, didn't know if it was male or female. I know it was an inbred person because of the features. Because of the features in their face were not even even or adjacent or aligned. It was just a breathing mankind kind of being. I ain't never seen. I've shit. Being honest with you, it was scary. And it was sitting there as if that's life, normal, didn't give a shit. No, it didn't have a conscience. So whether these people exist in every single complexion on the planet. But the fabrication lies when you take the mindset of a childlike character European that is so obsessed with ego like a child, you understand who's the child on the planet. You're the child in this human construct. You're the baby. Those are the facts. Those are the truth. You should never be allowed to run nothing. You've proven these things. You had 500 years to do something constructive and you could not pull it off. You used other people collectively to claim things because being in a position of power does not mean that you are the genius. Let's deconstruct Elon Musk. He's not a genius. He's a swindler. He's a thief. He's a robber. He's a dummy. He's a fucking drug addict. He had enough money to fix his retardations. That's the truth. That's who Elon Musk is. He had the money to take some of the retardation out of his phenotype, and I'm not being despicable to people that really do have Down syndrome. Not doing that, but Elon Musk has Down syndrome, and it shows in his whole fucking phenotype. The hair is fake. His brain that he tries to display is a genius. No, he's short-circuited a long fucking time ago. Did you see him with the ketamine and shit? Donald Trump is senile. He has dementia. He's being coddled by Stephen Miller, a devout white supremacist. Elon type. Elon, she is the white. The wife is slow. Stephen Miller, even Stephen Miller with that, he looks like the white Yakub. He's just the other side of dumb to where dumb looks intelligent. That's how diabolical he is, where you just don't even think about. You can't even muster up any empathy or sympathy. Yeah, that's he has extreme xenophobia. That's Stephen fucking Miller's issue. He's extreme xenophobic fucktard. But anyway, so when you're dealing with the perplexities of respect and love, these things are so on a spectrum. People are so clear how they feel about you nowadays. They don't have to fake it. They don't have to fake none of this shit. It's true. When you see, don't ever dispel your intuition. Don't ever dispel when somebody show you and tell you and display to you who they are. Please believe them profusely. Don't you make the mistake of acting as if they're lying to you, because I promise you they are not. They mean what the fuck they say. Don't you? Don't you believe what the fuck you say? I'm sure you do. But let me explain the problem with belief. It's the gift of a lie. Lie is right in the middle of the fucking word. And you put so much value on belief because it keeps you from knowing. It gives you comfort. It's like a wonderful pillow. That pillow, all that pillow is a motherfucker that says, well, you know this, so don't do nothing else. Just stay comfortable. Go pray and go to Jesus. Go to Jesus right now, goddammit, when you should be going internal. That's the fucking trick. That's the biggest fucking trick on the planet. Go to Jesus when you're scared. Motherfucker, focus. Learn. Hasn't he proven so many times he let you down? So many times? How many times have you let you down? Aren't you your own Christ? Aren't you your own immaculate conception? What if you are? You just don't know it. Because you put too much fucking time and energy into things that are so far outside of yourself that you don't even know who the fuck you is no more. But I guarantee you, if you partake in telling yourself the truth first, your change is on the other side of that equation. It's all mathematics. Yeah, it is. This shit is. It's calculus. It's algebra. It's biology. See, we talk about shit like etymology and the words, but those are also helpful to how you understand you as a being, your biology, your makeup. Do you understand you're supposed to eat according to your blood type? I'm O positive, so I have to eat according to things that keep the gas out of me. You understand peanut butter? I love it so much, but it hurts. Can't eat it. I was told by an old foe. Thank you, my brother D2. Thank you, my guy. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, my brother. My brother D2 out of Texas. Man, that's my brother in as far as the indigenous of the royal class of us. We are the Ramesses of the Amaru gods. Yeah. Y'all know, let me, since I'm live, I got to show some books. I be going, so I ain't ready to get off yet. So let me give y'all a tidbit of what the fuck I be talking about with that Ramesses. Yeah. Hold on. The father of ancient America, the Did y'all know that? Ramesses. Africa would not have a spiritual system if it wasn't for the West. But check it out. That's one for you. Ramesses III, father of ancient America. Let me give you some more medicine out of this book. Let me read something to you. Easy. Cause you know this lines up with what? Well, hold on. This lines up with this right here. See? Wait a minute. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna bring this one back. I know y'all done seen this before. Yeah. Ancient Egyptian made right here. By Gunnar Thompson. Yep. Check it out. This is about the Americas. You would swell me up and down. That came from Egypt, but this breaks down to Mississippi. The Mississippian mound builders. Let's go back to that. Let's go back. See how you gotta have references on top of references on top of references. I'm the reference king in this motherfucker, so that's why I got my subscriber count. My information be on fire. It's good. My shit good. Yeah, mound builders. Hold on, let me give you that one again. Yeah. Let me get here we go. Works and relics. Let me just pick a page. Okay, here we go. Pick a page. A good page. Let me get a page. Okay, we're gonna go to chapter 12. Okay. Religious works of the mound builders. Northern District. Okay. Take a sip. All right. Okay, here we go. We have undertaken in this chapter to give a map of the religion of the mound builders. To some, it may seem to be a utopia. I told you. Egalitarian, but let me get back to it. Scheme only based upon speculation, but would maintain that the effort is not only useful in giving us more definite conceptions of the different phases of that religion, but in reality is correct to its classification. The following particulars will show this: the religious system in the map corresponding to the ethnic divisions of the mound building territory, which we have already made. The divisions indicate that there were different races occupying different districts in the present view. Not only confirms that it indicates that the races have systems of religions which were distinct and different from one another. Woo! So, well. That brings us to this. They always trying to sink their ass into something. But let's break down Ra El Isis, which is Aset. Understand? Ra, well, that's Kemetic as well. So Aset is Kemetic, Ra is Kemetic, El, Elohim, multiple gods, a pantheon of gods. What do you mean? 10 tribes. They say 12, 10, 13. Perhaps we represent the pantheon of... Give me a second. Give me 1 second. The birth of the Gnostics. The need from now. I showed you this. I showed you this before. I won't read it to you on. No. I'll make them come faster. What you guys don't understand is so much power and knowledge. You have to be aware, you have to be astute, you have to be learned, and you have to know what and what not to do is called. When you understand how much you have learned, you will understand how much more you have to learn and how much you do not know. So respect So knowing the ledge is a big responsibility. Everybody can't. I would never advise people to give up their religions. I would never advise you to step into my realm of expertise because it may not serve you like it serves me. You have to serve yourself in a particular way to get in what you put out. It's called investing in yourself, investing in what you know about yourself and putting it on the line. If you can't do that every day, then you are failing. And that's the facts. It doesn't matter what people say about you, it's how and what you feel about yourself. Everybody always got a bone to pick. Everybody always got something to particularly say. I promise you. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Let me be real, okay? Life is special, and so are you. You should understand how to put one foot that you had yesterday. You may have not felt so good about the steps that you made, right? But what if you start orchestrating your steps purposely? Every step you take, everything you do. It requires discipline and being conscious. Not conscious of the world, conscious of yourself. Because I promise you, the more attention, the more love and patience and appreciation that you give you, your mind and your body will do the same thing as you do on the outside if you have a garden. You know, if you have an animal, if you have children, something that you take care of well, the appreciation should come back to you fully because you had a part to play in that. It may have been some selflessness that was involved, and maybe you should try more of that selflessness because it makes you feel that much better. Now, let me explain selflessness. It means being a good orchestrator. It means being a good custodian. See, let me tell you something about being an engineer, what I do every day, a good custodian, right? So you say, you an engineer. Oh, you do this. No. I take care of people. I solve problems. I make sure I have solutions or put systems in place that make a better or put a solution in place so that I can resolve the issue. It's all about being able to utilize your tools, make a better version of you, reflect, practice the insight that you gained and apply. That's what's necessary. See, when the mound builders, they knew that the mounds were, I'm gonna tell you how many things they were. Safe havens, spiritual havens, tombs, triumphs. See, if there's a mound, then you have something to stand on, then you have something to look forward. They say when an old man dies or an old person dies, they have done so many things in life, they say a library burns. So, being an internal librarian myself, I feel that it was extremely important to be selfless. Being selfless is a duty. Being a human being is a duty. Learning to be the better version of yourself so that you can treat others better and embrace others like you embrace yourself. So I salute all of you. It's the caretaking of you, my subscribers. I want to take care of you. I'm not going to give you nothing that's going to hurt yourself. I want you full. I want you understood how to, get through this thing. This shit difficult, man, but my shit work. So respect me, I respect you. Love me, I love you. But understand this one thing. Don't nobody love you if they don't respect you. They don't love you if they don't respect you. Not for real. Respect comes with listening. Respect comes with learning. Respect comes with appreciating. Respect comes with proper exchanging. Respect comes with reflection. Respect comes with respecting you first so that you can respect who respects you. But anyway, that's the show tonight. I'll holler at y'all. It's the Will Is Podcast. And remember, I said it once, I say it again. The will is yours. Be cool, my people. I'll holler at y'all.